In this Grayscale review, I'm going to go through everything you need to know about this digital asset manager, Grayscale, a digital native asset manager for a digital-driven world. The investment climate is changing, and investors need to create financial legacies that will stand the test of time. As the largest digital currency asset manager, Grayscale helps investors access the ever-evolving digital economy to build their future in the present. Build a financial legacy. Grayscale creates investments inspired by a digital future so that investors can build stronger, more diversified, and lasting financial legacies. Future-proof your portfolio. Investors are searching for opportunities to future-proof their portfolios by investing in the digital economy and the companies, ideas, and technologies that underpin it. Invest in the digital economy. Blockchain technology and digital assets are radically transforming industries, creating the digital economy, and ultimately building a digital native world. Why investors choose Grayscale? Trusted. With the industry's longest track record, Grayscale is the trusted partner for institutional and individual investors interested in digital currencies and their growing digital economy. Regulated. Grayscale's products operate within existing regulatory frameworks, and its hallmark products are the first SEC reporting funds in the industry. Easy. Investors can seamlessly purchase Grayscale products in their IRA or other investment accounts directly via brokerage platforms. Expert. Grayscale is a digitally native company and has a unique early insight into innovations with growth potential in the digital economy. Scaled. Grayscale products lead the industry in terms of availability and scale, both in investment opportunities and liquidity. Featured products. Grayscale's suite of single asset and diversified funds offer investors comprehensive exposure to the digital asset market. The Grayscale Bitcoin Trust. Inception date 09/25/2013. Trailing 1 month minus 16.20%. Trailing 3 months minus 23.82%. Trailing 12 months minus 72.56%. Grayscale Ethereum Trust. Inception date 12/14/2017. Trailing 1 month minus 13.73%. Trailing 3 months minus 28.51%. Trailing 12 months minus 73.85%. Grayscale Digital Large Cap Fund. Inception date 02/01/2018. Trailing 1 month minus 15.79%. Trailing 3 months minus 26.12%. Trailing 12 months minus 74.83%. Resources. Discover our thinking around innovation shaping our world and access resources to support your own understanding. Webinars. Reports and insights. Building blocks. About Grayscale. A leader in digital currency investing. We believe that digital currencies will revolutionize our legacy economic, political, and social systems. With that transformation comes a meaningful generational shift in how institutions and individuals approach investing. That's where Grayscale investment comes in, our story. As the digital currency market has emerged and evolved, Grayscale has grown alongside it, becoming the leading partner to investors as they navigate and deploy capital into this new asset class. Featured press. Grayscale launches a campaign ahead of SEC's Bitcoin Trust ETF decision. Business Insider. The world's largest crypto asset manager launches a first-of-its-kind campaign to help push for SEC approval of a spot Bitcoin ETF. ETF trends. A case for crypto and Web3 regulation. Business Insider. Here comes the metaverse. The CEO of Grayscale details alternative investment opportunities. Investing in crypto is now something thematic. Grayscale CEO. Think Advisor. Grayscale expands its crypto offerings to a wider market. Forbes. Grayscale paves the way for Ethereum Classic, Bitcoin Cash, and Litecoin ETFs, while the fate of Bitcoin's first lies in the balance. Bloomberg. Grayscale Bitcoin Fund advances ETF plans with new partnership. Frequently asked questions. Select a category to get started, or select from the list of FAQs below. If you still have unanswered questions, we invite you to get in touch with our team directly. These FAQs are qualified in all respects by information in each product's annual, quarterly, and current reports on Forms 10K, 10Q, and 8K, respectively, filed with the SEC pursuant to SEC reporting standards, annual and quarterly reports filled with OTCQX, pursuant to OTC markets, alternative reporting standards, and or private placement offering memorandum. What is Grayscale? Grayscale enables investors to access the digital economy through a family of secure, regulated, and future-forward investment products. Founded in 2013, Grayscale has a proven track record and unrivaled expertise as the world's largest digital currency asset manager. Investors, advisors, and allocators turn to Grayscale's private placements, public quotations, and ETFs for a single asset, diversified and thematic exposure. Grayscale's digital asset investment products are distributed by Grayscale Securities LLC or Foreside Fund Services LLC. For more information, please follow @Grayscale or visit grayscale.com. What are Grayscale's investment products? Each Grayscale digital asset investment product is at various stages of this life cycle, with the ultimate goal being conversion of the product into an ETF. We understand that for many, the public discourse around ETFs may seem novel, but this is a subject that Grayscale has been examining closely from both a commercial and regulatory perspective for several years. Life cycle of a Grayscale product. Launch private placement, obtain public quotation on secondary market, become SEC reporting, convert into ETF. Why should I own shares of the products over purchasing digital assets outright? Buying and holding coins directly means you set up a digital wallet where you can buy and store your digital assets. Our products offer investors an easy way to gain exposure to digital assets without the time and effort of storing and safekeeping it. Just as with certain other retail investments, investors may quickly and easily buy and sell shares of their investment versus the time it may require to manage coins directly. Certain Grayscale products may be accessed in brokerage accounts and in certain tax-advantaged accounts, example IRAs and self-directed IRAs. What are the product's fees? Each product charges an annual management fee, which includes the cost associated with administration and safekeeping. The fee is charged based on the total amount of tokens underlying the trust and accrues daily. Each product charges an annual management fee, which includes the costs associated with administration and safekeeping. The fee is charged based on the total amount of tokens underlying the trust and accrues daily. The ratio of digital assets to share will decay by this management fee over the course of a year. We expect this fee to be the only ordinary recurring expense for each product. There is no performance fee. For further details on each product's fee, please review each offered product's private placement memorandum on each product's annual and quarterly reports as applicable. What is the difference between purchasing shares directly from an offered product as opposed to purchasing such product shares trading on the OTCQX best market? Accredited investors are eligible to directly invest in offered product and purchase shares at such offered products daily, holdings per share. Shares purchased directly from an offered product are restricted and subject to significant limitations on resale and transferability. Conversely, investors may choose to purchase a product's eligible share on the OTCQX best market at the applicable market price. These securities have been deemed fairly tradable under SEC Rule 144 and are not subject to restrictions on resale or transferability once purchased. The products listed below are currently publicly quoted on the OTCQX Best Market and available to all individual and institutional investors. Purchase or sales of Grayscale products listed on the OTCQX are open market transactions executed through an individual's brokerage account with a registered broker-dealer and do not require the involvement of either Grayscale or Grayscale Securities, LLC. How is each product's holdings, non-GAAP, calculated? Each product's holdings is calculated each business day at 4 p.m. New York time and subsequently published. The product's holdings calculation is based on such product's applicable digital asset reference rate, taking into account the volume across the major digital asset exchanges that comprise such digital asset reference rate. For further details on how holdings is calculated, please review each offered product's private placement memorandum or each product's annual and quarterly reports. As applicable, each product's holdings is calculated using non-GAAP methodology. Can I purchase shares of product in my retirement account? Yes. It is possible that your IRA or retirement account provider may allow you to purchase shares in a product. For additional information, please speak with your IRA provider. Please note that Grayscale does not and will not provide any advice or recommendation regarding investment in any product, and that you should consult your own advisors before making any decision to purchase shares in a product. How are the digital assets underlying each product's shares safeguarded? Each product's assets are stored in offline storage or cold storage, with Coinbase Custody Trust Company, LLC, as the custodian. The custodian is fiduciary under $100 of the New York banking law and a qualified custodian for purposes of Rule 206, 42D6, under the Investment Advisors Act of 1940 as amended. For more information about the custodial, please visit their site. What are the tax consequences of owning shares in the products? Products that are Delaware statutory trusts. Each single asset product intends to take the position that it is a grantor trust for U.S. federal income tax purposes. Assuming that such product is a grantor trust, shareholders generally will be treated as if they directly owned their pro rata shares of the underlying assets held in such product. Shareholders also will be treated as if they directly received their respective pro rata shares of such product's income, and directly incurred their pro rata shares of such product's expenses. Most state and local tax authorities follow U.S. income tax rules in this regard. Prospective investors in such products should discuss the tax consequences of an investment in such product with their tax advisors. Products that are Cayman Island LLCs. For U.S. federal income tax purposes, Grayscale Digital Large Cap Fund may be a passive foreign investment company and in certain circumstances may be controlled foreign corporation. Grayscale Digital Large Cap Fund will make available a PFIC annual information statement that will include information required to permit each eligible shareholder to make a qualified electing fund election with respect to Grayscale's Digital Large Cap Fund. Each shareholder that is taxable U.S. person for U.S. federal income tax purposes is urged to make a QEF election with respect to Grayscale Digital Large Cap Fund. Prospective investors in Grayscale Digital Large Cap Fund should discuss the U.S. federal income tax consequences of an investment in Grayscale Digital Large Cap Fund with their tax advisors, including the consequences to them of an investment in a PFIC or a CFC. Can I purchase shares in the products with digital assets I already own? Yes. Existing and prospective investors may contribute coins-in kind of shares of Grayscale's single asset products, assuming that each product is treated as a grantor trust for U.S. federal income tax purposes. Such contributions should be a non-taxable event. All investors should discuss the tax consequences of an investment in Grayscale's family of products with their tax advisors and review the section entitled Certain US Federal Income Tax Consequences in each offered product's private placement memorandum, or each product's annual and quarterly reports, as applicable, before investing in a Grayscale single asset product or considering an in-kind contribution of coins to a product. What are the risks of investing in a product? Investment in the products are speculative investments that involve high degrees of risk, including loss of invested funds. Grayscale products are not suitable for any investor that cannot afford loss of the entire investment. Carefully consider each product's investment objective, risk factors, fees, and expenses before investing. This and other information can be found in each product's private placement memorandum, which may be obtained from Grayscale, and for each product registered with the SEC and or listed on the OTC markets, such product's annual report or information statement, which may be obtained by visiting the SEC's website for products that are SEC reporting, or the OTC markets website for products that are voted on OTC markets. Reports on OTC markets are not prepared in accordance with the SEC requirements and may not contain all information that is useful for an informed investment decision. Read these documents carefully before investing. What is an accredited investor? Only accredited investors are eligible to invest in the offered products. An accredited investor includes any natural person who had individual income in excess of $200,000 in each of the 2 most recent years, or joint income with that person's spouse in excess of $300,000 in each of those years, and has a reasonable expectation of reaching the same level income in the current year, or any natural person whose individual net worth or joint net worth with that person's spouse exceeds $1 million, excluding the value of the person's primary residence and certain indebtedness secured by such person's primary residence. Individual investors who hold, in good standing, certain professional certifications and designations and other designated free certifications and designations administered by the Financial Industry Regulatory Authority include, as qualify for accredited investor status, Licensed General Securities Representative Series 7, Licensed Investment Advisor Representative Series 65, and Licensed Private Security Offerings Representative Series 82. What are my options if I'm not an accredited investor? Grayscale's publicly quoted products can be purchased directly through your brokerage account. To purchase a publicly quoted product, simply type the ticker symbol into your brokerage account. Don't see your brokerage account? Consult your financial advisor. What are your benefits of adding digital currencies to my portfolio? Digital currencies possess many unique qualities because digital currencies are borderless, fungible, and accessible. They may be a great way to diversify your portfolio. Additionally, because of these unique qualities, digital currencies have historically been uncorrelated with other more traditional asset classes, such as stocks and bonds. In a market environment with geopolitical uncertainty and volatility, investors may benefit from a non-correlated asset class. Where can I find more information? For more information or follow-up questions, please contact us directly at info@grayscale.com. Thank you for watching this Grayscale review.